Some men. I ain't the only man. But you know, no disrespect to nobody else. It's okay to be a man. It's okay to be a man. Oh yeah. I'm here to discuss Charlemagne the God. I can speak about you today, sir, because you spoke about me today. But before we get started, Becky with the good hair, I took a nap today after I get off that tractor. That's what took me so long. And Punk, you was in my nap. Oh, boy, I almost got to have you. I'm tired of you being in my nap, so what you said, boy. Ooh. Hypothetically, of course, okay? But I want to respond to Mr. Charlemagne. He called himself the God. Ooh, vain son of a bitch. But anywho, Charlemagne the God. First and foremost, I think I'm not the one who deserves an apology. I kind of do, but the first person should not be me. It should be, in my opinion, from listening to this young lady talk on Star and her mother and all of that, in my opinion, I don't know what happened in any case or anything like that. I would like to interview this young lady so she can get her story out. Because in my opinion, what I heard was a woman who was traumatized. And I don't know what happened, but in my opinion, she is the one who deserves an apology. So I'm gonna have to say respectfully and with all due pleasure that I do not, on behalf of my family in South Carolina, these Geechees, myself, all of my brothers, my 16-year-old son that didn't know that bullshit, and all the people in America that did not know that bullshit. So on behalf of all of us, I have to say, fuck your apology. You fuck with my mama's son. And it's very interesting that you think you slick, and I'm about to expose you in a second, because you still doxing me. But people don't know that, but since you want to go there, I'm going to go there with you. Because I told you I was ready, well prepared, and studied you punk bitches. I know what you're going to do before you try it. I knew you was going to call me crazy. I knew you was going to dig up my father's past. I knew it. There's one more thing you're going to dig up. I'm waiting on that too, punk. See, the thing about it is, I told everyone that there's this thing called, I don't know the true name for it, but I call it the go along, get along gang. That's how I worded it. And so, you, my friend, kind of proved that there's the such thing as a go along, get along game. You kind of know why, you punk bitch? Because I wasn't motherfucking talking to you. And all of a sudden, you worded it like, I need your help. I need you, huh? When the last time we talked, nigga? When the last time I asked you for a couple sugar? When the last time you asked me how I was doing? What's my kid's name? Who are my friends? See, none of those things you know, right? But in the moment that I argue with two people, the moment I argue with two other people, that's not Charlamagne, I get put on the Breakfast Club. I needed your help, and you knew it because you know me. You called me before. We talked before. You interviewed me before. Because I don't know. Because I snap. I'm crazy. So, you immediately knew, and you just came to the rescue to help me out. To help me, motherfucker, by saying that my father beat a woman with you know what, and my brother pow pow and then pow pow, and you, an award-winning author, a journalist for over a decade, you mean to tell me that the things that you shared about my family's past, things in which I didn't even know, sir? My mama cooking didn't say I needed that season, sir. But you knew me, and you knew I needed to hear that, and you knew the world needed to hear that, right? So you made that decision for me. Remember I told y'all, you ain't in control of your thoughts. So you made a decision for me and made it sound real nice on your radio station. Where you learned that at? How to train to talk so nice all the time. So you thought I was just gonna cuss, fuss, and jump around all day, huh? Yeah. Now, Charlamagne, let's get into what you said, boy. Let me show you how you a paid little bitch. Because I knew you was. I don't know the timeline of when you started throwing them bunkies around and when you got the alleged situation with this delinquency of a minor situation. I don't know the timeline that got brought back up. But all I know, there was a change in you, boy. Somebody changed your face, your nose, your cheekbones, allegedly. Alleged. You look different, boy. You look a lot lighter. You look a lot sweeter. You look different, boy. You start throwing bunkies around. You start flirting with DJ Envy, the nigga that need to be on a leash. The nigga that lotion the bunkie that you threw on the desk. The nigga that stuck his finger on a syndicated radio show for children to see. You said, stick it in your butt. And then you said, allegedly, don't damage my ass, don't be rough with my butt. And DJ Envy was squeezing your butt. And you asked him to lick it. And he said, don't tempt me. You fucking with my mama's son. So, Charlamagne, that funny business you started doing, I think you owe somebody something, boy. You know why? Because you still dox me in your apology. Let me tell you, because you think you're smart. Raccoon face. I still see you as that raccoon. That was right before you owed somebody something. Somebody to dress you up, bitch. So, in my opinion, allegedly, I think so. I just snapped, like you say. And even as you tell your story, sir, you claim that you was helping me in your story. And as you tell the gory details of this murders and all these men, first of all, you say my little brother is in prison for life for a murder that he did 3 years ago. And my little brother at work, I can call him right now. So not only did you defame my little brother, his kids be home with him every day. That's the brother I was raised up with. You saying you know my sister well, that bitch, you don't know me. You never seen me a day in your motherfucking life. I wasn't raised up around Willette and her brother. But does that mean you get the right to say that bullshit? And then how you tied me into it, because I heard some lawyer from Atlanta who said, yeah, Kwame would lose a defamation of character lawsuit because he didn't really say nothing about Kwame. Well, what I heard you say about Kwame, you said, see, all the men in Kwame's family is violent and they have a tendency to snap. And maybe this buzz stuff is getting to Kwame Brown. You talked towards my mental state. You said maybe this bus talk